Hello, everyone. Just waiting for Lindsay to log in, and then we will add you as you come in. Yeah. Hello, Robin. Lindsay will be here in a minute. I'm just admitting people as we go, so just hang on with us for 2 seconds. We just realised the time all of a sudden. Hello, Lindsay. You all good to go?
Hi, guys.
Are you getting decent attendance at these?
Pardon?
Are you getting decent attendance at these classes?
Oh, I don't know. Christian could answer that.
Being a bit mixed. I think the real hit is after, because they're being recorded. We're getting, say, anything between 18 and 30 views on the YouTube channel.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So the attendance live is a bit short, but that doesn't matter. We continue doing them, but the actual watching them again is being quite responsive. So that's perfect. Anyway, I will love you and leave you to it, and enjoy the class, guys.
Thanks. Okay. You ready, Robin?
All right. It looks like I get a private class.
Yeah, there you go. How are you?
I'm well.
Good. I'm so glad.
Yes. Well, Happy New Year to you.
Yeah, thank you. You as well.
And you're getting along okay in these challenging times.
Okay. Slow teaching these days. Not very much happening, but that's okay. We'll be back.
Okay.
Okay, grab your weights and your squishy ball. We'll start on our mats. We're gonna go start at the bottom and work our way back up again, like we did last week. Is this gonna work? I got a new little setup here. Okay, so weights on your, or weights just handy. If you have these kind, you can pop them on. And then squishy ball is gonna be between your inner thighs. I feel like this, we're a little echoey in here. Okay, so down there. Hands just by your side with your weights. If you want, doesn't matter if you don't want to use them today or if you want to use them yet. And feet just a little closer than hip distance apart. Tailbone nice and heavy, ribs hugging around your center. And then let's just start with our palms facing up with the weights if you have them. And then just slowly, we're going to come through a couple little hip rolls. So belly button to spine, press through your heels, lift up. Nice deep breath there. Feel your knees reaching away from the top of your head. And then slowly roll all the way down. So go for 3 like that again, thinking about that belly button pulling into your spine, press through your heels, lifting hips, knees reaching, slowly roll down. Let's do that again, belly button in that little bit, exhale, Even pressure through the inside and outside of those heels. Big toes pressing, baby toes pressing. Roll all the way down. And one more like that. So belly button and exhale up. Holding there, we'll lift our arms up to the ceiling now. Have your palms facing one another. You can use your weights if you want to. Now from here, let's reach both arms overhead. So arms reach, think fingertips reaching away from your knees, and then right back up. So inhale here, and then exhale. Go for 4 like that. Slow and controlled reaching. Keep those ribs hugging your body, nice and tight. And again, reach. Go one more like that, reaching, press on up, stay there. Now from here, drop your hips, almost touch down. So hips, ribs come down together, reach those arms overhead, and then press everything up. So squeeze those inner thighs nice and tight. Do that again. So inhaling down and exhale. Inhale, exhale, add that squeeze with your inner thighs. So squeeze nice and tight up. Go for 4. Nice and wide through those collarbones. 3. Exhale, press up with a squeeze. Last 2. And last 1. Exhale, press right up, hold at the top, and then slowly roll all the way down. Come to neutral and stay when you're there. So arms will stay up. Let's just bring our right arm nice and wide to the side and then press back up. Left arm, keeping your shoulders evenly weighted, keeping your hips evenly weighted. Again, let's go right and up, and then go left, out, back up. Stay there. Now let's lift our heels so your toes are down. Inner thighs just gently squeezing that ball. Now lift your right leg up to tabletop, still keeping the ball in there. And then lift your left leg up. So now your knees are in tabletop, ball between your inner thighs. Give it a little squeeze. Feel your belly button pulling in towards your spine, ribs tighten up around your center. Now we're gonna add those arms again. So just right arm out to the side. As you press your right arm up, squeeze those inner thighs that little bit tighter. And then left arm, even weight in your body from right to left. Left arm up, squeeze that ball. Inhale out, exhale. Keeping that neck nice and relaxed. Exhale, press. One more right. All the way up with a big squeeze for those inner thighs. One more left. All the way up, squeeze. Now squeeze both inner thighs nice and tight. Send the ball away and your thighs away 2 inches, and then pull back in. So legs move away just that little bit, abs deepen that little bit more, and then pull back in. So you can reach your legs a little further if you want to, doesn't matter. Let's add arms if you want. So arms reach, legs reach that little bit. Exhale it. 3. Last 2. And in. One more, reach away that little bit. Everything back in. Holding there, let's lower your right toes down. Left, lower those arms, lower your heels, and take a breath. Lovely. Okay, let me get rid of my weights. You can just keep them handy by your side. Get rid of that ball, pop it off to the side. Then we're gonna bring hands behind our heads. We'll get upper abs going here. Tuck your chin that little bit, curl up to flexion, holding at the top, so looking down towards your thighs. Take a nice breath when you're there. So your tailbone is tipping, little tiny space behind your low back, ribs still tight around your center, and then slowly let's melt back. And then do that again. Tuck your chin, exhale. Inhale, slow and controlled back. Go 3 more like that, tucking, sliding those ribs down to your hips, curling up, glutes are relaxed. Slowly back. Last tip tuck. Slow as you come back. And one more, tuck that chin, exhale, curl up and stay when you're there. So you're looking towards those thighs, even weight in your hips. Think of your left hip being extra heavy as you bring your right leg to tabletop. Okay, so knee above your hip, keep curling forward. You can keep your leg like this and just move your upper body, or you can tap those toes away. So tap, lower your upper body and curl up. Inhale as you come down, exhale, curling up. So 6 more like that, really feeling your weight staying even on your hips. For a little more, you can lift your left heel, so you're light on your left toes. Whatever feels good for you. Go for 4, 3, last 2, exhale up, last 1, exhale up, lower your right, lower those heels, lower all the way down. Take a breath. All right, give that neck a little shake out. We'll do the same on the other side. So tuck your chin, exhaling up. Stay when you're up there. Lift your left heel, lift her all the way up. Stay there, keep curling forward. Remember, you can keep your legs down, just do upper body. You can keep your leg here, whatever feels good. We're gonna tap away and then curl back up. Remember, toes move away. And then curl back, and you can keep your right heel lifted for a little extra abs. Remember, it's work as you come back. This is length all the way. Tap those toes away. All the way up is work. 4. Go for 3. Abs deepen, ribs tighten up. Last 2. Last 1, exhale up, lower your left, lower those heels, lower your upper body all the way down. Hug those knees and have a little roll around, one way and the other. And then just lower those legs right back down. Squishy ball underneath your right, actually let's start with left. Squishy ball under your left foot. Feet about hip distance apart. You should be able to touch your right heel with your fingertips. Palms face up. You're nice and open through your chest and collarbones, ribs hugging around your center. Let's press through our right heel, a little bit through your left, as you lift your hips up. So holding up there nice and high, it's a light touch with your left, or it's like lightweight with your left. Your right is going to be the primary mover. So from here, let's just drop our hips and then press through that right heel as you lift. So inhaling down and then exhale right up. Go 6 like that, straight down, nice and controlled, and straight up. 5, straight down. Exhale, press feeling that right glute, right hamstring. 4. Last 3, and up. Last 2, and up. Last 1. Let's lift up. Stay there. Now from here, just slide your left out on the ball and then bring it back in. Now don't let your left hip drop, don't let your right hip drop either. Hips stay nice and high as you reach and as you pull in. Now just notice what's happening with the rest of your body. Are you able to keep that neck nice and long? Chin is still just gently pulling into your chest so you're not here. Go for 4. Don't let that left hip drop, it wants to. 3. Last 2. And in, last 1. Back in, roll all the way down. Come to neutral. Slide that ball over to your right. Actually, bring both feet down. Let's find our center again. So just belly button, spine, press, lift up, hold. Roll all the way down, nice, even weight through both sides of your spine, even weight through those shoulder blades. Do that again one more time, all the way up. Okay, now righty on top of that squishy ball. Make sure you can touch your fingertips down to your left heel. And then from there, press through that left heel, lift straight up, light touch with your right foot on the ball. So from there, hips are just gonna drop and hips are gonna lift. Straight down and straight up. So imagine you had a wall on either side of your body here. So on against your right hip, your right thigh, your right ankle, and against your left hip, left thigh, left ankle. Try to keep all those pieces touching the wall. So don't let your knees fall in. Don't let a hip drop and pull off the wall. Keep everything nice and lined up. 3 more here. Inhale down. Last 2. Hopefully no one's claustrophobic. That's a bad image if you are. Last 1. Inhale down, exhale up. Staying up at the top there. So take a breath. Now from here, right leg reaches and then pull back in. So again, thinking about those walls that you're between. Your right leg reaches, your right ankle is against that wall. Left knee, left hip, left ankle are all against that wall on the left side. Don't let anything collapse in. Reach. Go for 4. Reach constant pressure through your left heel to keep those hips lifting. 3. Last 2. In. 1 more. Reaching. Pull right back in. Stay there. Slowly articulate all the way down and back to neutral. Red. Pop that ball off to the side. Straighten your legs out underneath you. Reach those arms up to the ceiling. So arms up, shoulder blades flat against the mat. Reach those arms back overhead. Okay, so we're gonna nod our chin. We're gonna come up to full roll-ups. Tucking your chin, curl all the way up. Reach out to those toes. Stack yourself back up nice and tall and then roll back. Rocking those hips back first, ribs come back. Shoulders all the way. And reach. And then do that again. Arms up, tuck your chin, ribs to your hips, curling, 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 reaching. Stack up tall, and then roll back again. Just slow and controlled all the way. Reach those arms back overhead. Now we're gonna bring our right leg up as we come up. So if you feel like that's too much, just keep both legs down. That's totally fine. Tuck your chin. As your mid-back lifts, bring your right leg up to a little tabletop. Hold when you're there. Take a breath and then slowly roll back down. Slow and controlled, even weight through both sides of your spine. Reach those arms overhead, right leg reaches. And then do the same thing left. So arms are gonna come up, tuck your chin. Lefty up. Holding when you're there, stay in that little bit of a scoop, and then melt back. Right hip stays nice and heavy as you roll all the way, reach that left. Arms back overhead. Let's do that again, right. So tucking your chin, mid-back lifts, right leg up, holding there. 1 more like this. We're gonna come all the way down, then we'll do 1 more. 1 more left. Arms up, tuck your chin. Even weight through those hips, lefty up. Slowly, let's roll back. Arms reach overhead. And now we're gonna come up and keep our right leg. We're gonna stay at the top. So right leg's gonna come up and then stay. So holding here, we're gonna do a little rotation. So rotating your upper body, your left pinky is on top of your left knee approximately, and then come back to center. Keep your left hip heavy, exhale. So hands stay in front of your shoulders. You're just moving your whole upper body into a rotation. And back, go for 3. And back, go for 2. And back, last 1, twist. Come right back, send that righty out. Roll all the way down, reaching back. And then we'll do the same thing left. So tuck that chin, curling up, lefty comes up to tabletop. Hands stay in front of your shoulders, rotate. So right pinky on top of your right knee, back to center. Right pinky on top of your left knee, actually. thinking? Back through center. Keep that right hip heavy for 4. And back exhale for 3. And back exhale for 2. And back exhale 1 more. Come right back through center, send your lefty out, roll all the way back, reach those arms out overhead, and hang for a nice couple of breaths. Okay, let's come on to our right side. So I'm gonna give you an option for this. Right elbow underneath your right shoulder so you can get a little bit of extra obliques. You can also come down here in the traditional position if you want. So with more lifted off the mat, it's harder to stabilize. It's that extra bit of shoulder stability work as well. So heels together underneath your bum, top of your head reaching away from your tailbone, and then lift your left knee up. So get up nice and high, and then slow, just control to that hover. So you're gonna get up, pause, and then slowly come down. So go 6 like that. Remember, if your neck bothers you, just look down towards the mat. 5, up. Control, 4 more, up, control, constant pressure if you're lifted like I am through your right elbow to keep that extra lift. Last 2. Last one, lift up, stay. Now from there, kick your leg out, bend it in, and then drop it down. So your femur kind of stays still in space as you extend your leg. It doesn't need to extend the whole way, it doesn't matter. Whatever kind of feels good in your body. In and down. I'm not very flexible, so I can't go really the whole way. In and down, up, pause, femur stays still as you extend or go towards extension, back down. Go 3, in, down. Let's go 2, reach, in, down. Last 1, reach, in, down, and then stay right there. Take a breath. Now we're going to do a little medial lateral. So go up again, stay, medial rotation with your leg, lateral rotation. Medial and lateral. Pelvis stays still, in and out, and in and out. Go for 6. In, 5, in and out. 4 more. In and out. 3 more, in and out. Last 2, in and out. Last 1, in and out, and then lower all the way down. Lower all the way down. So now you're in a nice long line. Right fingertips reaching away from toes. Let that head be nice and heavy. You can bend your right arm underneath you after you kind of feel that length. Bend her in, keeping your right ribs that little bit lifted. So from here, lift your top leg, you're at about hip height. Bottom leg comes up to meet it, and then lower them down together. So much more important than how high you're going is how much you're reaching. Lower down. A light touch with your left hand on the mat is fine. You can work your way up to straight up if that works for you. Go up and up. And lower with control. Not working for me today. Up, squeeze, up and down. Let's go up, up and down. So more important than having your arm up is staying steady. So don't worry too much if you can't get it up. Last 2, up, squeeze, control. 1 more, we'll go up, squeeze, lower just to a hover with both legs and then go back up. So go 8 up and down and 7. Now pay attention to what's happening with the rest of your body. Are your right ribs staying lifted off the mat? Can you feel those guys? Are you putting pressure into your neck to kind of stabilize through your neck and your head, or are you able to stay relaxed through there? Really feel that it's your core keeping you steady. If you need to have a hand down, that's totally fine. 2 and down. Last one, go up, stay. Now scissor your legs. 1 leg forward, 1 back, and switch. Scissor and switch. Scissor and switch. So go 6 like that, abs deepening, a little more obliques with that lateral movement, and back, 3, and back, last 2, and back, last 1, scissor, and back, legs together, stay there. Okay, now bring your bottom leg forward, top leg back, so back into a scissor with your bottom leg forward, yeah? Now go up an inch, stay, and down, go up, stay, and down, good, go 6 here, hold, 5, hold, 4, hold, abs deepen, 3, last, 2, last, 1, legs together, and then lower all the way down. Good. Okay, now grab your ball, pop it under your right knee. Now we'll just do a little extra inner thigh here today. So left knee, sorry, is on top of the ball. Right inner thigh is going to be working. So upper body is still relaxed. You can keep your left foot off the mat, just at about hip height if you want. Or you can just rest it down, doesn't matter. You're going to lift your right leg as high as you can and then hold. Now from there, circle your leg around. So think of making the biggest circles you can while keeping your pelvis still. Go 6, 5, waistline stay long, 4, 3, last 2, last 1, go the other way. Nice big circles. Good, 6, and 5, 4, 3, last 2, last 1, hold at the top, now go up 1 more inch, and down, little inch, down, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1, up, and then all the way down. All right, we'll come onto our backs, bring the soles of your feet together, let those inner thighs have a little stretch out. Grab a drink if you need to. Right. And then we're gonna come over to the other side. So left elbow under your left shoulder, nice long waistline. If you want to be up here, you don't have to, you can be down here as well. Not just, that's still tons of work. If you do feel, or if you have some kind of shoulder issue, I wouldn't say that this is gonna be the best position for you. And if you just feel your shoulder creeping up to your ear, I would drop down to just sideline, it's totally fine. So heels together, waistline stay long, just lift that top knee up and down. So exhaling up, inhale as you come down. Remember looking down, lets that neck relax. Control and up, control, go 8, up, control, 7 more, get that nice big squeeze and down. 5, working as you lift, working as you lower. 4, lift and lower. 3 more, up and down. Last 2, up and down. Last one, let's go up, stay nice and high. Extend, in and down. So 7 more, up, reach, in, down. Good. Up, reach, in, and down. 5 more, thinking about those left ribs that little bit, keep them lifting. 4, up, reach, in, down. 3 more, up, reach, good, in. Remember that femur kind of stays high when you extend. So if you can't extend it fully, but you can keep your femur still, that's more what I want you to do than just kind of do one of those. The challenge is keeping your leg, your femur, your upper leg bones still. And down. Now go up and stay. You're ready. Medial rotation, lateral rotation. Do a check for those left ribs. They're still lifting. Go 8 and down. And 7. Go for 6. In and out. 5 more. In and out. 4 more. 3, last 2, down, last 1, down, and then lower all the way. Lower all the way. So finding that extra bit of length, left fingertips reach away from your toes, left ribs are that little bit lifted. You can bend your left arm in once you find that length again. And then from there, hand wherever it feels good, right leg hip height, left squeezes up to meet it, and then you'll lower them both together. So up, up, control, up, up, control, up, squeeze, control. Go 6, up, and down. 5 more, up, and down. 4 more, up, up, and down. 3, up, and down. Last 2, up, up, and down. Last 1, up, up. Now lower just to a hover, and then go back up. Inhale, down. Exhale, squeeze. Down, and squeeze. Go for 5. 4, starting to feel how those right obliques work. The higher you go, abs deepen, lift. Last 2, abs deepen, lift. Last 1, abs deepen, lift. Stay now, scissor, 1 leg forward, 1 back, and switch. So keeping them high, doesn't matter at all how wide your scissors are. Think about your core, keeping you steady. Remember, if you're feeling really nice and steady, try and bring an arm off the mat. Try and bring your right arm off the mat. You can bring an arm there if that feels good. It's my good side. Go 2 more. And back. Last 1, scissor. And back. Bring those legs together. Go for an extra reach. And then bring your left leg forward, right back. Now little pulses up 8 and down, up 7 and down, up 6 and down, 5 and down, 4 more and down. Left rib still lifting off the mat, right? Last 2, last 1, up, legs together, lower all the way down. All right, squishy ball. Underneath your right leg, left leg straight out underneath you. So really reaching through your toes, think length, ribs are tight around your center. From here, we're gonna lift that lefty up. You can lift your right foot if you want, doesn't matter. Left is reaching, and then just circle that leg around. So as you're circling your leg, you're keeping your pelvis nice and still. So don't worry about how big the circle is. Think stability, right? 5, 4, 3, last 2, last 1, other direction, 8, 7, 6, 5, keeping those ribs hugging, 4, 3, last 2, last 1, get up nice and high to the top, stay, 1 more inch up, 1 down, inch up, inch down, go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1, and then lower all the way down. All right, onto your back again. Let's give those guys a stretch out, soles of your feet together. Just take a nice couple of deep breaths, letting your legs just get nice and heavy. Keeping that neutral. What are you doing for time? Good. All right, now let's bend our legs in. Come on, stay on your back, bend your legs in. Not too close. Talking about that bit. All right, we're gonna go arm, we're gonna do teaser preps here. So legs bent is just a little different than a roll up. If you find it difficult to roll up with your legs bent, you can straighten them out and do another set of roll ups, that's fine too. All right, so arms overhead, ribs tight around your center. As your arms come up, tuck your chin, Remember, you can hug onto your thighs if that feels good coming up. You don't have to. Arms up. So you stay in that little scoop and then come right back. So rolling one vertebra at a time, rolling, rolling, reaching. And then let's do that again. Tuck your chin into that little half scoop. Arms come up. We're going to go arms twice this time. Arms up again. And down, and then roll all the way back. Rolling, 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 reach. Let's do it again. This time we're going to go up for 3 arms. So tucking. Arms 3 and down. Arms 2 and down. Arms 1 and down, and then roll, 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 and reach. Ready? We're going to go for 4. Tuck that chin, curling up. Keep that little bit of a scoop. Find that extra bit of length through your spine for 4. Down, exhale for 3, not just collapsing. That's where that extra bit of length through your spine comes in. 2, down, last one. Up, down. Last set, we ready? We're gonna do 5. Tuck that chin. Even weight through both sides of your spine, holding that scoop. Let's go 5, control, exhale, 4, 3, last 2, last 1, and then come all the way up to seated. Okay, tricked you. Now come up to a 4-point kneel here. So hands under your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. So nice and neutral, ribs tight around your center, hip bones are facing right down to the mat. Let me reach my legs. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna start with our left leg today, actually. So we're here, nice and neutral. Kick your left leg straight out on the mat. Really feel the top of your head reaching away from your toes as you lift that leg up. Toes, keep reaching. Okay, so from there, you're just gonna bend your knee in, bring it right back down to your starting position, and then kick it back out. So as you kick your left leg out, press your right knee into the mat. Inhale down, and then exhale as you extend. So even though our left leg is really the only thing moving in your body, you may think this is a left leg, glute exercise. Really think about this as an ab exercise as well. Pressing your right knee into the mat as you extend, deepening that engagement. Go 3 more just here. Go 2. Last 1. Press up, stay there. Now extend your right arm. So right fingertips reach from left toes. Now from here, you're just going to keep everything long, tap and lift. Inhale, tap, pressing through your right knee as you lift up. 5, watch your left elbow, find that length through your spine. 4, lengthen. 3, abs deepen, lengthen. 2, abs deepen, lengthen. Last 1. Bring that arm in, bring that leg in. Sit yourself back. Those wrists a little twist. All right. And then come on back up. So hands back under your shoulders. This time you're going to bend your right elbow. So your right fingertips reach towards your left hand. So we're still going to be moving our left leg here. So when you do that, your whole body kind of wants to shift. Your upper body's going to be twisted slightly. Don't kind of drop into your right arm though. Try and stay lifted off that elbow. Kick your left leg out. Lift it up. You can go a little higher now because you're on this angle. Looking down towards your wrist with your eyes, so you're not out here, you're down there. Now, how about your right knee? It's still pressing into the mat, right? Got that. Now from here, you're gonna bring your left knee in towards your left elbow, and then you're gonna kick it right back out. You're gonna go in and out. So keeping waistlines long, bend in and out. Now, as you bend your left leg in, your hips want to shift to the right. Don't let them. Shift your weight a little to the left even. You'll really feel your right obliques. Go 4, in, go for 3 more, in, and 2 more, in, and out. Last one, in, and out. Stay there, keep your right knee pressing down. Now medial rotation, you're coming in behind your right knee. Lateral rotation as you kick it out, back. In, medial for a nice bend, lateral, kick out. Now just notice what happens with those hips again. Your right hip wants to move to the right, especially right here. Don't let it. You got 5. In and reach. 4 more. In and reach. Nice long necks, looking in towards your right hand. Last 2. Last 1. And then come all the way in. Sit all the way back. Whew. Good job, guys. Okay, now let's do the same on the other side. So we'll flip around. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips, nice long waistlines. Upper body is nice and evenly weighted. Now kick your right leg. Just a second. That was my, no, I was using my left, right? Never mind, I got it. I feel my right so much because it was stabilizing me. I hope you do too. Now we're gonna move our right leg. Kick your right leg straight out. Lift it up. So really think about those toes reaching away from the top of your head. Even weight in your hands. Left knee under your left hip to keep that left glute engaged. Just bend your right in and press out. In and press. So as you're moving that right leg, think about that left knee pressing. That's where you get that extra bit of left glute, left oblique. 4 more like this, in and reach. 3 nice long necks. Last 2. Reach, last 1, in, reach out. Now reach your left fingertips away from those right toes. Let's go for a tap and then back in. So everything stays long. Now watch your right elbow, don't let it lock. Inhale, down, exhale. I'm pressing through my left knee as I lift my arm and leg. Control, go 4 more. Up, control, 3 more. Control, last 2. And down, last 1. Up, pull right in. And sit back to a little shell stretch. Give those wrists a little shake out. All right. And then come back up. Now your left elbow is going to be down. Remember, look towards your, if you have a watcher, look towards your left wrist instead of straight down, because you're on a bit of an angle here. So you want to keep your neck nice and long. Then kick your right leg out, lift it up. So really reach toes away from the top of your head, not your forehead, right? That would be toes from forehead, toes from top of your head. Now bend that righty in. It's going to come down towards your right elbow and then kick straight back out. So slow in and then reach. So your whole weight wants to shift to the right when you, to the left when you do that. Don't let it. Stay straight up and down on that left knee. That's really important. Even if you have a smaller range for your right, that's fine. Go 4. Go for 3. As I kick out, I'm pressing through my left knee. Last 2 in, press through that left knee. Last 1 in, press through that left knee. Stay. Now medially rotate. So you're coming in, and then you're going to kick back out. In for medial, out for lateral. You got it. So your hips stay pretty still. They could drop and move. We want to keep them still as they come in. So your tailbone's kind of lifting to the ceiling as you bend in. It's still lifting as you kick out. Go 5. In. Do you feel your left glutes, your left outer glutes specifically? I hope so. 3. You should feel your right as well, of course. But don't forget about the left. If you're not feeling it, just do a little check. Is your left knee under your left hip? It should be. Last one, out, and then bend right in. Sit all the way back. Have a little stretch out. Okay. So now, give those wrists a nice little shake out there. We're gonna come on to our tummies. Legs straight, about hip distance apart. And have your squishy ball. So you're gonna have your ball underneath your hands, right out in front of you, right out overhead. Legs can be laterally rotated, so your inner thighs point down, and then just start hands on top of the ball. Your nose will be off the mat, nice long necks. Okay, so we're here. Now from here, think about your core, belly button towards your spine, ribs tighten up around your center, and then slide your shoulder blades down and away from your ears. So take a breath there, deepen those abs a little bit more. Without just pressing all your weight into your hands, pull the ball in towards you. So holding when you're in there, you don't need to come high at all, making sure you're not looking forward, you're not just clenching and grabbing into your glutes. Think about the top of your head reaching from your toes as you lower all the way back down, rolling the ball away. So let's do that again. Core connects, ribs tighten up around your center, shoulders away from your ears, and then come on in. Holding, nice deep breath. You can lift your ribs, you can stay a little lower, it doesn't matter. We just don't want to be going into our lumbar spine. And think of the extension coming from your thoracic spine and your cervical spine. And again, core connects, ribs tighten up, shoulders away from your ears, come right on up. Slowly melting back down. 2 more like that, ribs tighten up, core connect, shoulders down. Find that extra bit of length and then melt on down. And 1 more like this, core connects, ribs tighten up, shoulders away from your ears, find that length, lifting, reaching. Nice couple of deep breaths right there. And then come all the way down. And then press yourself back to a shell stretch again. Really feel your fingertips reaching away from those tailbones. All right. And then give those shoulders a little roll down. Let's come up to standing. Grab your weights if you want them. All right. So standing, feet about hip distance apart. So if you have socks, it would be great to have them. If not, or if you're on hardwood or whatever, you can kind of just slide your feet. We're gonna do a little sliding bit today. So if you want to grab socks or towels or something to put under your feet, that's great. If not, you can just have a light touch on the ground. It's gonna have the same effect. Can you see my feet there? There we go. Okay, so standing, let me just be off that. Okay, so arms are gonna reach straight forward, palms reaching away from those shoulders, collarbones nice and wide. You can see. There we go. Got a new setup. I don't know if this is going to work. Okay, so from here, we're going to come right down into a little squat. So think of leading with your tail as you come into your squat, right? Holding down nice and low. Press through your heels, standing up really nice and tall. Find that length and then back down. So inhale here, exhale. Go for 5 here. Feel that pelvic floor lifting, core connects. Hinge that upper body forward that little bit, looking down slightly, and up. Go for 3. Go for 2. Last 1. And then come down and stay. So same position, I'm going to show you from the front. So hold there. Okay, so now from here, you're going to press through your left heel a little bit extra. Slide your right foot away from you. So hold there. Right arm can go with you. And then slide back in. So that's your right foot that would be sliding. Reach. And then slide back in. So similar to where we are lifting and pressing, we're just going to slide today if that works. Go for 4. Reach and in. Constant pressure through your left heel, left big toe. You should feel your left glute, left inner and outer thigh working to keep you nice and balanced. Last one, reach, pull back in, and then stay out. Hold there. Now from here, press through your left heel, stand up, your right leg just slides in that little bit, and then go straight back out. Reaching, standing up. You can pull it in all the way if you want, and then reach back out. Dragging your right leg in, all about your left, and then reach back. Go 4. Reach. Go for 3. And reach. Last 2. In. And reach. Last one, let's come in. We're gonna lower down, stay right there. Here, bring your arms forward, stay right here. Now reach your left arm back. You're gonna go into a little rotation backwards, and then bring that left arm back through center. So I'm still in my hinge forward. I'm just gonna reach that lefty back for a little twist, and in. I've got 4 like this. Exhale. Reaching fingertip from fingertip. 3. And in, keep pressure through that left heel. 2. And in, last one, exhale, really reach. Bring that arm back down, bring your leg in, stand all the way up. Those legs a little bit of a shake out. Then we'll do the same thing on the other side. So start with those feet about hip distance apart again. Just come right down into that little squat. Hips are nice and square, shoulders, everything is square there. And then reach, arms in front, shoulders away from your ears. Left leg, left arm out. And then pull it back in. So similar to just the outs and ins, you're gonna slide it out here. And in. Exhale, 6. And in, imagine that wall that the right side of your body is against. Do reformer with me, you know that feeling, right? Last 3, control. Last 2, staying low on that right leg. And then last one, reach and back. Now you're gonna reach out, stay when you're there. Now press through your right heel. As you pull your right leg in, your left leg just drags in. You can bring it all the way in and then go straight back down. And then all the way back up. Reaching low, exhale right up. Light touch with your left foot. Go 5, reach. And in. Exhale 4, reaching. Press and pull. 3. Last 2, reach. And in, last 1, we're gonna reach, stay there. So constant pressure through that right heel. Bring your left arm in front and reach your right arm back. Nice twist back. And in, exhale. And in, constant pressure through that right heel. Reaching and in for 3. Back. Let's go for 2. Really open up those ribs, twist, reach. And in, last one. And back, bring that leg in, stand all the way up. Give those guys a nice little shake out. Hold there. Let's see, we've got time for one last little set here we're gonna do. Okay, so now come to lateral rotation. Turn those thighs right out. Inner thighs face forward. And then open your arms out wide so you're about shoulder height. Then bend, like it on the screen, there we go. Bend to 90-degree angles. So you're gonna come down into a little squat. Heels can be about hip distance apart, wider spine. And then stand straight back up. So you're gonna come down like this. As you stand up, reach your arms straight up overhead, really reach, and then pull in wide. Exhale, reach. Inhale, wide. Go 5. Reaching, and down. 4 more. And down. 3. And wide. Last 2. And wide. Last one, let's go up. Reach wide, stay there. So now stay nice and wide, just pivot arms and up. Inhale, down and up. Go 6, down and up. 5 more, down and up. 4, stay low. 3, stay low. Last 2. Last one, stay here. Now reach your arms straight out and then bend them back in wide. In, you're still staying low. Go 6. Reach, 5, reach, don't let those arms drop. 4, in, 3, reach, and in. Last 2, reach, and in. Last one, reach, and in. Reach those arms wide, stand all the way up, take a breath. Now lift up your heels. So you know you're gonna go up, straight up with those heels, holding there, arms wide to the side, palms face forward. And then lower back down. So exhale, everything lifts. Inhale, slow and controlled. Go 6. Lifting, feel even pressure through each one of those toes without locking your knees. 5. 4. Up and down and down. 3 more. Reach and down. And down. Last 2, up, down, and down. Last one, let's go up. We're gonna stay here. From here, bend your knees, bend your elbows in, reach out, rotate palms face back. So palms face forward, palms face back, palms face forward, palms face back. For 6, in, 5, in, and reach. 4 more. In, exhale, grow tall. 3, in, exhale, grow tall. Last 2. Last 1. Grow tall, lower those heels, lower those arms all the way down. Give your shoulders a nice little roll out. All right, good job, guys. And then come to the end of your mat. So, one end of your mat, stand real nice and tall. You're gonna reach your arms straight up to the ceiling. So take a nice big breath, feet are hip distance apart, and then just roll down. So starting with your head and your arms, chin tucking into your chest. Roll all the way down. Take a nice deep breath at the bottom there, give your head a little rock out. Pressure through your heels to feel the back lines of your legs. You're gonna roll all the way back up. Stacking up nice and tall, give your shoulders a roll up. Do that again, tucking your chin, rounding, rolling. Hang in that forward fold. We're gonna roll up one more time. As if you're stacking up against a wall. So your tailbone, your lumbar spine stacks up, then your thoracic, then your thoracic and your cervical. All the way. And then back down the same way. Chin tucks. Peeling off that wall one vertebrae at a time. Sometimes it helps to actually be against a wall instead of always using an imaginary one. Roll down, hang in there. Now from here, you're gonna walk your hands out. Go right, left, right, left. Come into that little bit of a plank. Find length, heels reach from the top of your head. Pop your right leg in between your hands. Drop that left knee down and curl your toes. And then just hang here for a little stretch. You can feel your left hip flexor having a bit of a stretch out there. Keeping that extra bit of length through your spine. Couple more breaths there. And then left arm down, reach your right arm up to the ceiling, so have a little twist while you stretch. Keep reaching fingertips up. You can reach behind you a little bit, just increasing that rotation back. Nice, couple of breaths there. And then let's bring that right hand down. Pop your right leg into a lateral rotation there. Pigeon, and then you can hang forward however far that feels good for you. Nice couple of breaths. And then hands back under your shoulders, left toes back, right toes back. So you're in that nice long line of your plank again. Really reach those heels back behind you. And step your left foot forward, right knee down. Oh, that's a right hip flexor. Stretch out. Nice couple of breaths there. And then pop your right hand down beside that left foot and reach right up with your left hand. Just a nice couple of breaths here, reaching fingertips way up to the ceiling, rotating back that little bit extra if that feels good. And then step your lefty down, curl those right toes under. Drop your left down into that little pigeon again. And for a few nice deep breaths there. And then let's walk those hands back under your shoulders. Curl those right toes under. Step your left foot back. Back in that plank, really reach heels from toes. Tuck your chin. Press yourself all the way back. And then walk your feet out. So just one at a time. Keeping that tail lifting to the ceiling. Lift both heels nice and high. Dropping both nice and low. Keeping that tail constantly lifting. One more like that, up. And then walk those hands in. Hang in that forward fold. Weight back into your heels and then just roll all the way up. Give your shoulders a nice little roll out. And you are finished. Thanks, guys. Oh, Carrie, that's you. I thought that was. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Yeah, how's it going?
Good, good. Back from COVID, back from Christmas. Yeah.
Did you have COVID?
I did, yeah.
Did everyone? Did your whole family?
Just 2 kids and me. The other 2 and Rob, I don't know. Don't ask me how.
Oh my gosh, isn't that crazy? But you guys were okay, obviously.
Yeah, really fine. Just a short cold.
Oh.
With lingering fatigue, but
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, that's what I've heard a lot of that.
Yeah, but I've had my booster even, so I don't know. I think that helped.
Oh, that's crazy, isn't it? Oh my gosh. I know. I feel like everyone has had it over this last month.
I feel like that too. Like it's like everybody.
I know everyone I talk to, the more people just at like picking the kids up, I was like, how was your break? And everyone I say was like, we had COVID.
Yeah, we had COVID, which is terrible. But at the same time, like it's something to have it done for the moment. I know it won't last forever. So
I know.
For the first time, this feeling where you can kind of not really be underneath worried all the time.
I know. I felt like that when Avery had it too. Yeah.
Like you could relax.
Yeah.
For her anyway. You just didn't have to worry. So anyway.
I know, it's weird. Oh, well, I'm glad you're through it and feeling better and everything.
All good. Yes, but I'm glad to be back here.
I know. Hopefully we'll be back next week though.
You think so?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. I hope so.
Is that Robin?
If not, I'll be here next week at noon, regardless if we're back in the studio or not. But yeah.
But only live class. Hi, Robin. The only live class you're doing is Fridays, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's all those ones on the YouTube channel, right?
Right. Yes.
Yeah, you can always go back if you want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
All Pilates by Lindsay out there in the world.
All Pilates is out there.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Nice to see you guys. Thanks for coming.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'll see you soon.
Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.